Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of the month again when we go through all the new releases. So I have a bunch of new releases that I've managed to get hold of in October to take you through. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes. Every month I do a video like this. I also have dedicated videos on the new releases, on entire ranges, and also on my blog as well, long articles on entire ranges, discontinued ones, etc. So do check them out. And if you are a regular viewer, then check to see if you're subscribed. We're nearly at that 100,000 mark. You can sign up to my newsletter in the link down below in the description box, where you can also pre-order Empress, my perfume that's coming out in literally like 2 weeks. So exciting, I can't believe it. So I guess in November's video, I'll be including Empress. And as always, in the description box, I will link to where you can buy all these perfumes, where they're available across the world. So I think I'm going to start with the one that's probably been the most anticipated and talked about, and that is the latest from Burberry. It's the new Burberry Her Elixir. Now this is the 6th version of Burberry Her we've had. The original, famous for being very similar to Cloud and Baccarat Rouge. It has a strawberry note, quite sweet, good for lasting. There's an intense version. The Eau de Toilette is a really fresh, fruity perfume, really like the Eau de Toilette for summer. And then you've had Blossom and London Dream, which were a bit meh, in my opinion. I do have an article and a video explaining the difference of them all. This new one, Elixir, I figured was going to be just like a stronger version of the original. It's actually a bit different and I really like it. So it has the same strawberry DNA of the original, that sort of Ariana Grande Cloud, strawberry, warm, slightly ombre musky vibe. But what it also has is some jasmine and some more like elegant floral notes. So it doesn't have as much sweetness as the original. Some people do find the original too sweet. This is slightly more musky, more delicate, a bit sort of prettier and less in your face, and I really like it. I think it smells really classy and elegant. I think it's my favourite in the range, the Burberry Her range now as well. So real pleasant surprise. It's not at all sweet or sickly. I have a video where I directly compare it with the original and it's just not got that same sweetness that the original has. So if you do like that strawberry idea, that Ariana Grande Cloud, but you find the original too much, then definitely worth checking out the Elixir. It's a really beautiful perfume. Next, we have a new one from Escada called Show Me Love. Now, this is the 3rd from the Escada love heart shape. The first one was pink, the second one was like a light red. This is a deeper red. It does look quite similar to Fairy Love. It's a blueberry fruity perfume, a sweet, sugary blueberry. I realized in my video I did about this the other day, I forgot to mention projection and stuff. Even though it's nice and pretty and sweet, it doesn't really last very long. It's an Eau de Toilette. It's not heavy at all. For me, this is definitely either one for someone who likes very light perfumes, perhaps for hot weather, or for a young girl. You know, this is a nice Christmas present for a niece, a daughter, you know, sort of 12, 14, I don't know. It's innocent, it's cute, it's fun, but it's not heavy, it's not sexy. It's quite a refreshing blueberry, even though it is sweet. Personally, I just think the bottles are so cool in this range. They're really heavy, they stand up really well, they feel good quality, they're really thick, and I think it's one of those ones that you kind of get for the bottle. But if you like blueberries, it is a nice, sweet, fresh blueberry. Finally managed to get hold of Fenty Beauty perfume. I know this has been out for a little while in the States. This is at Harvey Nichols right now in the UK, and it has a free gift that comes with it with some products in. I'll link it down below. This was not what I was expecting from reading about it. It talks about, you know, tangerine, magnolia. I thought it was going to be really light. This actually is really quite heavy and ambery and oriental. It smells to me like it has oud in it, even though it says it doesn't. And it It's like an ambery rose, patchouli, it's raw, it's quite sexy, I think it's quite evening, and it is good for lasting and strong. It's an eau de parfum. I did find it like quite, not overwhelming, but I found it strong. But it is £145, so you'd expect it to be strong at that price. So I think it's good quality and everything. It's just not my personal type of fragrance. I don't like those kind of spicy, ambery rose fragrances. It's a bit too much for me, and it really does smell oudi to me as well. But if you do like your more oudi perfumes, then definitely worth trying this. We have a new one from Juliet Has a Gun. This is Ego Stratus. This is a really lovely aquatic perfume, one of the best examples of an aquatic perfume I've seen in a while. It literally has that smell of the sea, the ocean, but not in a salty way. And it's got like a fresh watermelony vibe to it. It's really refreshing. And Juliet Has a Gun, they're all eau de parfums. They're really good quality. I'm pretty sure they're cruelty-free and vegan as well. I really like Juliet Has a Gun, and the ones they've been releasing the past few years, I've liked like even more. I think if you are looking for something really fresh, that sort of just got out the shower feeling, perhaps you live in a quite warm climate, but you want something that lasts. You know, most people tend to turn to things like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which doesn't last. This is a lovely, classy, fresh sea breeze fragrance, which I really like. It's definitely going to be one of my recommendations for the summer. We have a new fragrance and accompanying body products from L'Occitane in their Verbena range. Their original Verbena fragrance is like that really sharp, fresh lemon, super refreshing. They brought out a limited edition Mandarin version of it. So this really does have that sharp signature Verbena scent. But then you've got a sort of green, slightly aromatic mandarin note added as well, making it just a little bit more complex. It's very, very unisex. So basically it smells like lemons, oranges, and a bit of greenery, like an orange tree around it. Again, like the body products that go with the Verbena are so refreshing, great in the shower, like really refreshing. And this is another great refreshing perfume. So if you're a fan of your citruses, of your oranges, then definitely worth getting this before it goes. It's just limited. I guess with Halloween coming up in autumn, these orange colours really, really work. They'll be beautiful in the shop, I'm sure. It is an eau de toilette, it's not heavy. Definitely unisex. You could share this with your partner or whatever. But yeah, another nice one from L'Occitane. And then there have been 3 new perfumes released by Elle, the clothing and magazine brand. I'm trying to get hold of all 3 of them to do a video. I just have one, which is their Vanilla and Praline. It comes in a relatively simple bottle. Having been on the journey of creating my own bottle, I know that this is like a standard stock bottle. This isn't custom. This is just a standard design, and it's £50 for 100ml, so it's not super cheap. Available at Superdrug. But you know what? This really takes me back to my teens. When I was a teenager, Elle was one of the really it brands, like Miss 60, Elle. Everyone used to go to the Elle shop at the shopping mall, and it always used to have a smell, and it does smell like the Elle shop to me. It smells of like my teenage years. So at first I did get quite a sweetness, but it settled to become really quite floral. In Elle, it says, natural Elle supports the women we interact with around the world where we source our natural ingredients. Oh, so it supports an education program for young children in Madagascar where the vanilla comes from. That's nice. Women supporting women across the globe. So it's sustainably sourced vanilla, social responsible, cruelty-free, vegan, friendly, and the packaging is made from agricultural waste. Yeah, the packaging has like a recycled feel to it, but it's still, you know, nice. So yeah, this one's called Mira, Vanilla and Praline. Then there's Indra, Santella Mimosa, and Azra Rose and Pear. Oh, and 13% of net sales are going to be donated to their charities, which is nice. Yeah, I get feminine, freesia, I get a bit of cocoa, a bit of like Play-Doh type vanilla praline vibe. It's nice, innocent. I think this would be a nice like Christmas gift, you know, for a young person or anyone. I'd say it'd be pretty difficult for anyone to hate this. It's quite a nice, girly perfume. So if you wanted to get a gift for someone or for yourself that had like a charitable element to it, then this is a nice option. Yeah, so I'll try and get hold of the other two and do a video on the 3 for you. There has been a new limited edition version of Carolina Herrera Good Girl in a gold sparkly bottle. Now, there are 2 versions of it. There's Midnight, Good Girl Midnight, and then there's like Glorious Gold, I think it's called. One of them, Midnight, is exclusive to the Middle East, only available in the Middle East. But the other gold one, that is available, I think, in most countries. I'll link to it below. It's the same fragrance as normal, it's just a limited edition golden bottle. There's also a limited edition of Sea Passion come out called Laser Edition, and it just has a slightly different bottle. Remember last year there was that one with the heart on, I really like that one. And I see that Le Petit Robe Noir from Guerlain, the intense version, has a new bottle. It used to be blue and now it's like similar colours to the original, but it's the same blueberry fragrance. Some of the limited editions coming out, I expect in November we'll get lots of Christmas festive limited editions, which are always cute, so looking forward to seeing them. Cool guys, so that's my rundown of all the new ones. Let me know what your favourite is that you've tried this month, and any others you're excited about that are coming up for November. Obviously Empress will be coming out then as well. The 10% off for ordering Empress as a pre-order is going to end 31st of October. So if you do want to order Empress, order it now before that 10% off ends. So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!